Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, more High on Life DLC called High on Knife, and in this video we're going through all of the Muxxalon packages available in Duffalo Ranch area, starting from the Bounty Hunter and portaling on through. They are really scattered amongst the ranch itself and the previous area where Toxo is in his bath. So there's kind of a lot of traveling, which is why the video's on the longer end. There's also 2 races, which are actually kind of difficult in my opinion. They both took me at least 2 tries each. But for this first one, we're actually going to go and head underground, and this underground area links us back towards where Toxo is in his bath. We'll grab all of the ones there, and then we'll use this underground cave to head back to the ranch and finish up and mop up the area. I should also make an important note that I'm starting this recording with 2 of the packages already accounted for, which is why I just picked up my first package and you saw 3 out of 21. So my counter may be 2 packages ahead of yours if you're starting from 0. But don't worry, I will of course take care of you and make sure I show all 21 within this video, so just keep following along and you'll see all of them being picked up. As with the previous videos that I made for this game, I'll include commentary when things are specific, but for the most part, I'll stay out of it and just let you enjoy the video. The first one was on a timer. You needed to press the button and follow the cable all the way to the box before the box shut down in order to grab it. And then from that box, we can keep following the tunnel and we'll end up back above ground where Toxo is. And then we're basically going to go clockwise around the area. So keep to your left, and I'll rejoin you if there's some tricky ones coming up. The first ones that I am showing are probably the trickiest because they are underground, and it can be a little bit difficult to find out exactly how you can get underground, and if you do come above ground, where you're going to end up afterwards. So for example, here you may notice that you can see on the radar the blue chest or the Muxxaon package, but you may not know if it's above or below you, and then even if you grab it, it may be a little bit confusing as to where you're supposed to like leave the area. So, you know, try your best to stay close with the video. I dropped down to the bottom of the waterfall, grab the package, and then you can basically climb the waterfall kind of back up using one of the kind of blue rocks. And then you'll be able to go across a couple of gaps to the other package in this area. And then it'll seem like we're exiting out of a different entrance than the one we took, but we'll pretty much end up in the same area. So, yeah, try not to get confused. I'm going to be playing this at normal speed, so that hopefully you can follow along and not get lost.
Hey, do you think I should get some other hobbies besides just stabbing? I'm afraid of... Show me what you got.
As you exit a cave, it's usually a good idea to spot Toxo to just make sure you got your bearings and figure out exactly where you are. And we're just going to keep continuing around the area clockwise. For the next Muxxalon package, we have to do a race. This is the second of 3 races in the game. You will need to do the first one from the first area before this one spawns, and you can do it. The requirement is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but it's not hard getting the time. It's just hard doing the final jump, and if you miss it, you got to restart the race and go all over. But if you do win the race, you're able to grab the package quite easily. Hey, it's me again with a little bit more commentary. Like I said, this area is by far the most confusing and kind of complicated, but you'll get up the slime tower, which you use during the race, so you should be familiar with the area. At the top, there will be a bunch of enemies, and randomly, one of the large crabs will have a package on their back. I pretty much use the pinball gun in order to kill everything here, and you'll notice that one of them will drop a box for you, so just make sure to pick up that box before you leave.
You're back. Hey, how are you? You know, I'm real sorry I got so mad at you before. You know, just for looking at my ass. I really overreact.
Another one that may help you with a little bit of extra commentary, because there is a missable achievement / trophy in this cave. Inside of Toxo, you can find a bar called Cheeks. It is a reference to a classic television show, and here there is an achievement for just making sure you stay here until they close. So go ahead and grab your Muxxalon package, and if you don't have that achievement, go ahead and talk to the person at the bar. They'll give you a bunch of instructions, and if you just kind of follow everything they say, it's super easy. It's basically just dialogue, but if you follow all of that dialogue for like 5 to 10 minutes, eventually they will quote-unquote close the bar. It stays open for collectibles later on, so don't worry. But once they kind of close that bar through the dialogue tree, you'll unlock that achievement. And then you can hop back out, go to the back side, and here you can find another collectible, which may require to use your ball machine in a specific order.
Be a little less self-conscious about my ass going forward. Okay.
I mean,
See you later, friend. Have a good one, baby.
your package has arrived.
Yeah, all right, I'm back. I'm ready. What do you need?
Yeah, sure. Let's just set it
So
like
if you've
that.
been following along and you started from 0, you should be at 11 out of 21, and this should be your cue to start heading back towards the Duffalo Ranch. You can do so by taking that same tunnel we used to get here in the first place, but just basically following the power cable in reverse, and here you'll end up back on the Duffalo side. This is going to be the fastest and easiest way to get yourself orientated. And here we can do yet another race, and this one is, in my opinion, actually easier to finish than the second race, but the time requirement is pretty tight at 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
All right, the final race. This one's
Trust me. Hit that boost grub.
why? Why? Why does this keep happening to me?
After completing the race with a good time, the box will open and you can grab the box inside. Don't forget to do that. And here we have another optional achievement / trophy with a couple of boxes nearby. So just from where that race ended, you can find the Riddle Master. I'm editing a clip in that I did earlier. Just talk to him, and it doesn't really matter what you choose. You can choose any options, and at the end of the riddles, he'll give you a Muxxalon package, so take that. But also unlock yourself the optional achievement / trophy for becoming the Riddle Master. You'll see how I do that on screen with a little bit of encouragement from one of my weapons. And after you grab that, feel free to go above them and find yet another package inside of this kind of tube. This should be number 13 out of 21 if you're following along, and the rest of the counters will be correct.
What? No blood? Sucks.
All right, now from here, we're going to actually go towards the Duffalo Ranch, the quote-unquote Duffalo Ranch where the Duffalo Rancher was, and where you would have assumed most of the collectibles would have been. I was really surprised to find them all the way out here in pretty much the middle of nowhere. We're going to be basically following a little bit of the trace from where we took the race, and if you head up over on the left here, following the ramp, you'll end up being able to find this door where a bunch of Duffalo kind of come in and out. Your door may be closed, and that's okay. Just wait in front of the door until it opens. When it does open, it should reveal a button inside. Click that button, which will reveal a package if you follow the cable.
Special delivery for us.
Open sesame.
Now, after you grab that collectible, you may need to power up the lift using the pinball machine. You might want to use the right bumper to get it to go fast enough. There's a couple of different ways to get the next couple collectibles. I'm going to take the zip line up to the tower. If for whatever reason you don't have the zip line, it's because you didn't activate it during the story. It's totally okay. You'll just have to go the long way to the top of all of the towers. You'll know how to get there because you went there during the story.
Whew, finally. I was wondering if you forgot about me.
You fuckers ready for Sweezy? Let's go. Miss anything? Been training for.
Got it open.
I get it. I'm not your favorite Gatlian. I know. It's all good, though. Careful, 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 careful! Fuck yeah! I hate this. I hate this. You know I hate this. I hate this. I despise this. I hate it.
Oh, great, I'm back out! I feel like I fucked up or something. I feel like I made you all pissed off at me. And I am sorry. Let's just get over it and forget you don't like me.
If you followed along with the video, we're now coming up on package number 21 out of 21 on Duffalo Ranch. Don't worry, it gets much easier in the last area, even though it's a little bit darker. It's much quicker. Thank you for watching. Drop a like on the video if it was helpful. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and hopefully I see you soon. Peace.